Hey chat, welcome back to today's live stream. And yes, let's jump around and see what do we have. First, want to see, can everybody hear me okay? Let me just check the volume. Test. Just check the test. Okay, cool. Right, so let's see what we've got in store. Not expecting too much today, guys. And it's mainly because we've got a rollover after contract tomorrow, so we might see a reprice to a lower level. And so let's see. All right, just gonna just go from the daily quickly all the way down to show you all what I'm looking at. And so as you can see, we've been in this large consolidation for a while now, still consolidating. I'm still bearish. And at some point I'm expecting us to go through these levels down here. Obviously the bigger equal highs is right up there, but I'm not targeting anything there right now. The seasonal tendency is obviously to sell off or to be bearish this time of year. And I think the big thing for me today is to mark out this wick. I'll show you guys this wick, 50% of that, and that's the black line there. We can make it a red line. Oh gosh, and I want to see how price is going to react from that. So then if I go back to an hourly chart, you'll see we're right at that red line. This was liquidity from last week trade that we took. We still got equal highs up here. Up here equal highs with a volume imbalance. And as you can see, we are, from the high here, we made a high, a lower, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now I want to see what's happening here. Are we gonna run up here and take these highs all out and then sell off, or are we just gonna consolidate, or what is it that we're gonna do? I'm not gonna make any rational decisions, or sometimes good just to wait and see what the market actually presents. There's nothing on the 1 hour now. So maybe we'll have to see how this candle closes. Nothing to do now, so let's just wait. I'm not itching to take any trades, so looking at scalp trades, just going to a 15-minute, see what we're doing here, creating this nice outside bar consolidation so everybody can see consolidation in this fair value gap. Let's mark all of this out. That wick into that gap, and then obviously close above that. If we close like this, we still got 10 minutes to go. This thing can close the opposite. If we close up here, we might want to go up a little bit, maybe retest the this fair value gap up here, But yeah, let's just say stay put, sit, and wait. No need to rush into any trades here. Let's go to our 1 minute. What does a 1 minute look like? Let's just go back to 15-minute quick. Okay, let's say we are bullish to go up to these, I don't know, this 920 level, 24, 920, 940 level. I don't have a solid bias to say, guys, we're only short today or only long. I'm going to wait till the contract roll over tomorrow. Guys, remember, FOMC this week on Wednesday, so just be careful. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just give it some time, give it some space. All right. Okay, this 1 hour candle is key for me. Just to see how it close. So let's see. Okay, 15 minutes. Let's see. No news today, so nothing hectic to expect. Consolidate, bounce up. Good bounce here, so let's see. That is if you are bullish. Hey Steve, welcome man. Yeah, not expecting too much today. We might get a nice move, but I'm not going to count on it. And the reason being is for FOMC week on Wednesday, and we get contract rollover tomorrow. Maybe today is just going to be one of those days. It's going to be all over the place. I don't know. All right, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to actually take a quick scalp here and see if we can. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big trade. Might be wrong, but nothing massive. I'd want to go higher. Or we might just drop. That's the problem with taking trades, you know, early before that first 15 minutes or that first hour. It will obviously take you on the wrong side or shake you out, or only reason I'm looking to take this here, we got this nice consolidation, manipulation, and then expansion, and then hopefully get some sort of expansion back to the highs here. That will obviously gives you an opportunity for a quick scalp. Not a big trade, and just because the market just opened, so we might see manipulation, and back and forth. So if I get stopped out here, that's fine. Wow. Obviously not financial advice, and educational purposes, you know, this whole channel, and just to help people to see if I can add any value from a price reading perspective, and then obviously for myself to record, you know, my thoughts and everything as I'm going through taking trades, or how I see the market. Yeah, momentum is turning here, which is fine. Remember, we're still at this 50% of a higher time frame wick, the daily wick. That's this red line here, and I would expect some sort of a rejection here to go lower, but nothing here is telling me to take that short yet. And what I want to see is nice energetic move up, nice energetic move down, closing through this, the swing point to indicate that we're going lower. And then I'll look for shorts. If I had my stop down here, that would have been a nice trade, but yeah, and then I needed to take an entry much lower and not up here. Just piggybacking off momentum pushing up here. Obviously, I just want to trade myself out of that loss that I took. Gosh. I mean, if we see aggressive move down, taking this low out, that would indicate that we might want to go lower. Looking at this big fat candle up here. But let's see if we're going to get that move up first. Just pop up what I want to go into the 15 minute just to see how that 15 minute close. There's the go, so we might want to go up here. I don't know, might see this 800 level. Well, now it's just a matter of weight. And I'm sure if we traded this wick on a 15 second, there's probably a nice setup in there. Unfortunately, the lowest I go is 1 minute. 1 minute is, obviously just to go for the, use it for entry, not to analyze. And this is going to be a nice rejection. So my eyes immediately goes to this low here to see if we're going to close. Or, below that, are we going to invert or inverse this fair value gap here? We ran liquidity up here. Right, so let's give it some dollar signs there. Let's give it a name here. Fair value gap. Now I want to see, so we got this consolidation, it was manipulation up and down. Then we got this nice aggressive push up. Now I want to see an aggressive push down, breaking structure. If we do this, I can expect, to look for some sort of a short. And that coincide with this red line, which we've marked out. But because we're not getting that right now, we might bounce higher here. So let's see. Right, let's keep an eye here and see. Patience, 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 patience. I'm using this low here. It's a swing point. You'll see this. It's a 3 candle. I mean, there's a swing point here, but we've taken it out here. Higher low, and this is the lowest one. And then we got this push up. I want to see if we're going to form a swing. Okay, there's a swing point there now. If we break close below it, and here that will indicate that we might want to go lower. But if that stays intact and we close above here, or even here, then we might want to try to go higher. Okay, so again, no need to rush anything. Macro time just started 2 minutes ago. So let's see if it wants to send it up or down. Okay, so we closed below that, but still we haven't seen that energetic move down, which still keep me neutral, right? Where I'm at right now. Okay, so yeah, so everything's fine so far. And I'm not going to say we blow away the day yet. Not expecting much. So if you obviously take some money or take some profit off the table, then good. I wouldn't push it, especially with the contract rollover tomorrow and FOMC. But I do believe that after this week, with everything, price action is going to become way better than what it is or was or has been. Still nothing much here, and yeah, just be patient. I mean, even if you've taken this trade on an OTE entry here, if you just stop there, it's just over even money for the trade. Not a bad trade. That would have been one trade, make say 1 to 30, what you call it, 15 to 10. I mean, not bad. I like a 2 to 1, but yeah, again, this is not the ideal push lower. I would love to see it more aggressive here for me to consider anything short. Although I'm bearish on the market, this just doesn't look like it's going to give me a nice run yet. Pretty much stuck in that fair value gap. I just want to see. So that looks like the first presented fair value gap. Pretty much stuck there for now. Yeah, so for me on this setup here, to consider anything short is, I mean, this low here, this 664 level, but I think this week down here, this 623 would be the place for me where I'll be convinced. This red line here, it's a daily wicks 50%. I mean, if you really wanted to see a rejection there, you would want to see some sort of aggressive move down. We did get a nice push up here, but we didn't get a follow through on a nice push down. So yeah, so at this point I'm going to be neutral. I'm not going to push any trades, but we'll have to just be patient. Pretty sideways for me right now. Again, I don't use the 1 minute to obviously analyze, but I use it to trade off, enter off. Okay, so obviously the higher time frame is bullish. 50 minutes also bullish. So yeah, nothing convincing for me, as much as it's bullish, to take anything. I mean, if I really had to put a target out as 805 level, if we want to go higher, then that's what we'll target. I mean, we above here. This is now a protected swing here. Just so you guys know, whenever I put these icons out here, that's protected swings. That means we broke above here. Price should not go below that. Same here, because we at this level. So let's see if close above it and we see some sort of a pullback into this gap here. That could be an entry. You know, if you're really strong about your bullish bias. Okay, let's say well, let's see. Right, so you get a nice spike down. Let's see if this holds here. One thing that I don't do, guys, I don't just add positions in gaps that I see form. really want to see something that gives me a reason to enter. Yeah, if I was going to enter there, I mean, my stop would have been down here or even down here. I would have got stopped on that. But I want to see what price it's going to do here. All right, so the hourly candle, this is the new one. So we could expect this pull down, push down, and then see price rally from here. But hey, let's give it some time and see. See if we're going to create a swing point there. Okay, while we wait. Right, let's have a discussion around that. How long have I been in the market? What's my story? All right, so I've been trading for a long time. In the market for over 15 years. I've not been profitable for over 15 years. It took me a long time, so about 6 years, to get to a point where I find the consistency. Obviously, the market is a place where you learn all the time. And I did not, in that 6 years, I went through everything. I Googled absolutely everything. I paid my school fees, and I did not know about ICT or, all this smart money concepts and all of that. I did know a guy called Larry Williams, and, through that interaction, I actually did the course of Larry Williams, and then found ICT, and then I found Beat the Market Makers from Steve Mauro as well. And I think that is what was my turning point basically in trading. And like I said, it's an ongoing learning curve, but I'm at a point now that I've tried to learn everything about ICT. I did a course with them or with him, and I came to realize that there's no ways that I would ever, trade absolutely everything that he teaches. And I try to simplify it for myself. And there's a very specific setup that I look for on a daily basis. I've got on a different screen that you guys can't see, I've got an indicator that I've put together for myself. I've been testing that for over 3 years now. And that's more a scalping system for me. So I've got about three entries that I trade, but the main thing stays, it's an ICT, and it's simple. It's a consolidation, manipulation, expansion, wait for the retest in a fair value gap, which should form within your discount or premium, depends on the direction. And I just trade from liquidity to liquidity. That's a very short version and a quick version of myself and what it is. But saying that on the side, I've been at it. I've made mistakes. I've learned a lot, and at the end of the day, I enjoy doing this. And I think this is a skill that's important. Hopefully, something I can carry over to my kids at some point, so they can be self-sustainable in the future. But I think there's a lot of excitement when it comes to trading, a lot of frustration. And I think the best thing is, I've said it to many people, I mean, I knew that song for so long. I didn't do it, but the day I did it, it changed everything. And it's not going to come down to backtest, but it's backtest or find a setup that works for you. And how do you find that setup that works for you? is this, it's the setup that you can see in a live market the easiest. That's what you always see. If you can't see something in live markets, but you can see it after the fact, then you got to train yourself to do it. But if there's one thing that you see it every day, when it forms, when it doesn't form, you can see it in a live market. Make that your obsession to obviously perfect. And that's what I've done. And then I've back tested it, and the confidence came from the back test where I saw how accurate it would be. And it doesn't have to be 90% accuracy. It's accurate enough for me to make money in the long run. I always tell people, if you trade and you stick to the rules and don't deviate and all of that stuff, it's not difficult to make or to double your account in a year. It sounds far-fetched, but I mean, it can be done. So yeah, so that's me. Any questions, you guys welcome to fire away, or I mean, give me your views on today or the markets or anything. Thanks for that question, Chewy. Yeah, I must say, trading is one of those things. Anybody that comes to me and tells me it's not that bad, I know I tell people it's probably the easiest way to make money, and it's the most complicated way to make money. And it's just because of the it's not complex. We are complex. We complicate or overcomplicate it sometimes. And I've done it a lot where I would marry myself to a bias, and it just cost me. Now I'm at a point where I just wait. And yes, do or take what the market presents. And if you don't see it, don't trade. Just sit and watch and make notes. Listen, so I can see everybody's chatting. So I'm trying to find an emoji to like your chats, but I can't bloody find it. Okay, wait. Maybe let's clap hands to you guys. Hold on. Thanks for the questions, guys. Look, this market has presented some nice long entries here, but it's not something that I'm going to tell you guys I was confident taking. And it's not because I was not confident, but yeah, it just doesn't fit my. It's too. God, it just doesn't fit my. I don't know, my way of trading. I mean, yes, we marked out this fair value gap and say we're going there, and buy off of that. We got this nice spike down. I could have bought there, but yeah, I don't have a clean setup yet, especially not for me. And I keep in the back of my mind, it's Monday. It's a contract rollover tomorrow. It's FOMC. I'm not scared to take a trade. I just know my stats, my personal stats. If I push trades during FOMC week, there's a very, very good chance I'm going to be a loser this week. So now I need to wait for an absolute proper trade in order to take one. Long term, I'm still bearish, guys, but obviously, yeah, let's talk bearish after maybe Wednesday, because Monday and Tuesday is the key days for me. Another reason why I don't just take trades, because I'm also trying to say to myself, okay, if I buy here, I'm going to put my stop here. It would be fine. I just don't know if we want to target this 804, 805 level up here. So maybe that's where we're going. I mean, this is one of those trades that I would take. I'm going to explain it now. This black candle here and this outside bar into this fair value gap. And just to mark it out for you guys. There you go, outside bar. Be good if we can test the high of this black candle, but 10 points. See that's the test there. $807, yes, that's a level. But let's see. So now this should hold here. And we could potentially, I don't know, target that and see. Guys, I'm not going for home runs here. I'm just marking that one out. If I get stopped here, then so be it. 50% of this black candle should be a key level for us. And as you know it, like I said, there's no good context here. Again, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I don't know who was here and who was not. This is a paper trade account. This is not a live account. I'm not touching live. Like I said just a short while ago, my stats is I'm a loser during weeks like this. Okay, so this market is, just to put some context here, we've manipulated down. We made a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is all liquidity building up here. Nice trend line liquidity. What we should do now is just patiently wait for the market to give us a nice opportunity. I mean, this at this point looks like the opportunity, but I'm not ready or not convinced yet. So we could see it go up again. So people will trade this as a channel type of thing and wait for the break and test. I'm not trading that. I'm just looking at these lows are all liquidity building up. And yeah, I'm just going to be patient for a bit. I mean, if we really want to analyze these candles here, I mean, we did run up. I just don't know. Let's go to a 15-minute here. I mean, there's nothing here on this side that I can say this is what we've done. If this high wants to hold, we want to see price come through this fair value gap, inverse, and then try to go lower. There's all this liquidity as well. Look, there's a lot of liquidity here, but It's Monday. Okay, so the hourly, yeah, that didn't give us anything. That looks bullish still. Until it shows us the hand to go bearish, we will wait and keep an eye on that. I mean, the one mistake that I can take away from what I just done, those longs, it's a good demonstration. Never go long on the top end of swing points. That's normally the place where price turn around for retests or pullbacks. But anyway, so we have this nice pull, push up, aggressively push down, break structure here. I just don't know what liquidity we were running. And there's the fair value gap. There's an IFVG down here, fair value gap. If we close below this swing point, that would indicate that we might want to turn the ship on the other side. But yeah, let's have a wait and just see. Anything can happen. Yeah. We go up here. See this long, we took out this little swing point here, but not go to that one. And now we're closing above the swing point here. Might send it up a bit more. And then we've got this fair value gap here. And just to show you guys, there's equal lows, relative equal lows just above that. So there's a very good chance this price could spike down in here. So I could take a long here and put my stops here and then get stopped out. So just be careful of that. Let me tell you guys one thing. If you've traded OTE models today, you would have entered here, stop down here, take profit. Entered here, stop down here, nice profit. Just entered there, take profit. So you would have made some good money on that. The reason I didn't take it, I don't have a clear liquidity point. I know I've marked this level here, but it's not, I don't know, it's not standing out for me. Well, it's not high probability for me. I mean, these lows here with this, that's more like it, but then I need something to sell off into it. Just so we all know, we didn't expect much from today. Can you make money in these conditions? Of course you can. Some people have made money. I did not expect much from what I want. So, it's a slow move, slow grind today. Okay, so I'm only going to trade, I normally trade, my live stream's still 11. And let's see if we can do anything before then. So it's down $935. Let's see if I can trade myself out of that. Let's see if we can get some sort of opportunity. There's no protected lows here yet, especially when there's equal lows. And all these protected lows I'm marking out here. This is how I would trail my stop loss. As price, obviously you enter, and then it goes higher. You lock in profit, it comes back down, it goes break that high, lock in more profit, almost got stopped out, then go higher, lock in more. If we close higher, I'll start obviously trail it up here. It's all that, or you take partials. I don't like take partials because sometimes when you trail, you get a bigger payout after a nice, not a nice training day, a trending day, big consolidation, and then if it reverses or continues. And I know at some point people might look at these charts and like, geez, I just want to take a trade. If you want to take a trade, you can. But this is literally a 50-50. You can flip a coin and do what the coin says. Then you either will be profitable or you will lose money. I mean, looking at this here, if this white candle closed bullish up there, that's a nice swing point. And for a target to these highs, I wouldn't take it, but seeing we didn't close very strongly, so I wouldn't take it. As you can see, we're breaking down from there. Maybe we just want to run this into the fair value gap. Let's just give it some time. Alright, so far the only good trade, I was obviously late, but you could have taken was this big white candle here, not this black one, this white one. This white one, if I look at my scalping indicator, indicated me to buy down in the middle of this candle. I mean, that could easily have given me my 10 points, and that's me done for the day, 1 minute trade. But now we have to sit and wait and see if we can get anything further. See, we're in that fair value gap now. Running those liquidity, those equal lows. There's a low here as well, so it just poked in. So now we want to see, actually I'm going to take this off. Now we want to see if we're going to reverse to go higher. Not reverse, just spike through it. It's right at the 50% there. Might be seller stepping in now. See if we can do, I don't know. Gosh, trading view is slow. I did take a short. I just don't know where I'm going to get filled now. Okay. Alright, so break of structure. Yes, there's break of structure, but nothing manipulate aggressively. And so this is just a drop. So let's see if we can target this. So where would I target this short now? I mean, this is a good target right here. Just to mark out 50% of this wick. Take that off. And this is still a fair value gap from, this is a 15 minute. Yeah, it's a 15-minute fair value gap. So I'll just leave it there for now. But yeah, this is break of structure. We aggressively sliced through that, so I would think we're going to go maybe lower here. Or this could just be, guys, this could also be this. See how we sell off from the top to this 50%. Can easily bounce from here to go higher again. Because this whole range up here, that's discount right there. But let's see. Let's follow. Look, there's so much liquidity down, which I agree. Okay, so 50% of this wick. Let's see if it holds price. So this green line right there. Don't want to see any bodies go close above that line. Okay, so momentum definitely shifted, yeah. This is the big one. Nice close below this blue block. Okay, so I'm gonna try go a little lower here. And see if I can find anything else. I want to go for home runs, so what I'll try to do is we'll keep you know, tracking risk here. Okay, let's see. Equal lows at 615. Yeah, look, it's equal lows, but it's not liquidity that stands out for me though. I mean, this liquidity, yeah, that was first price, and we literally just popped below this one. So even if you were trailing your stops or entered here to have stops, this move down would have cleared all your stops. Boom, boom, boom. So now it's watching to see what this is going to do. This new candle, are we going to run all the way to the top after we cleared it, or we actually want to go lower? Okay, so obviously we've got a swing point here from that Fairly gap there. We're closed here. Body's respecting 50% here, so we want to see price going lower here. I'll call this an IFVG for now. Because we did close below here. We're retesting 50% now. This is key. If we close above this, you want to be out of the position, because then you're just going to seesaw up and down. Okay. So this low is key here. Just want to look at something quickly. Alright, so I mean this lows down here. Just so, I mean there's some equal lows down here as well. So we could see let's do this quickly. What I want to do is take this range. Now you see it's going to come to that this low here. So let's try to get out of it there. But then we've got this 475 level. Now it's a matter of wait, see how price went to that 50% and stopped. So basically we broke structure here. So this becomes a protective high right there. So I can move my stop to break even and hold the trade. Okay. Now it's just a matter of keeping an eye on it. Yeah, London's low, there's equal lows there. Definitely with a target. I'm not saying we're going to go there, but Definitely something to consider, a level to consider. Definitely. But I think this swing point here, where I've got my take profit, that's 50% of the whole range. So I could take, I've got 1 mini on. Yes, I'm not going to cut it. I mean, if I had 10 contracts on, yeah, then I would take 5 off and try to keep the other 5 at break even. I actually want to see how aggressive we want to sell off here. So we in this fair value gap. Maybe we go back and stop myself out, which is fine. It's a paper trade account and I'm at break even. I do think that's 1, 2. We might see another push down here. Could go further, but at least if I secure this 2,000 here, at least I'm up 1,000 for the day. Not the best price action here to trade from. We did know that these, or we did expect these lows here to get raided at some point. Didn't give us a nice entry up here to actually take it down. But now that we are moving down, we did get in on the entry. And now let's just see how far we can ride it down. Okay, so it's important for this black candle to not reject and jump back up and leave this, but to actually close below this and close below the swing point here. So I want to see price close above this level. Some people might ask me, so nearly up 1,000 here, why don't you just take the money and go? Well, I still think we aggressively break the structure over here. So there's a fair value gap. We did spike into it. Maybe we're consolidating here for a bigger drop or push lower. And I mean, I could be completely wrong, but experience told me we inverted this first presented fair value gap, which is now inverse fair value gap. And we tested it, so I'm at break even, so I've got nothing to lose. All I've got to do now is try and see where is the next practical place. And it's definitely under this swing point here, which is the 623 level. But I can see we're moving sideways here. Normally when that happens, we could most definitely see another spike up in here and then aggressive push down or nothing. So yeah, let's just wait and see. I mean, on this trade, my risk was just over $200, and I mean, we already, risk 1 to 4, 1 to 5 now. See, that's allowed for this to go up in here and then come down. Let's see. try selling another one here. See if he wants to enter me. See if I can get into there. Okay, so now I'm in on that trade. Oh, it didn't fool me. Okay. Huh? Strange. Okay. Well, let's see if I had to enter there. I would like to see a rejection now to close lower and maybe take these lows out to go take price lower. If it goes up there, then I mean, so be it. We did say in the beginning we're not expecting much, and one thing that you guys must remember, this last couple of months, it's been high resistant liquidity conditions, so that's why you will see, from time to time we get to liquidities like equal lows, equal highs, and reverse right before you hit them and go the other way. But so far, I mean, market is doing exactly what we wanted, to run into that fair value gap, give you another entry, and then sell off from there. And that's what we're getting right now. So why did we feel this was something to to trade? So obviously we bearish, we invert this fair value gap, which is FVG now, create a fair value gap, we consolidate it without moving further. What comes after consolidation is manipulation, taking that eye out, and then big rejection, which is the shift lower. We close below this swing point here. I mean, this big black white candle now might scare people, and we might even do this. Just put my stop into profit there, and I would expect this high to hold. I get the round number 500. So why am I targeting this low here? And feel confident to put my stop there or break even there. It's or stop in profit. This low here, this is the 50% of the range. So if the market wants to go higher, it makes sense for it to at least come to this level and then bounce to go higher. That's also a good place to put your stop there. And smart money will buy in discount and sell in premium. That's why. And if we slice through this and not spike through it, okay, so there you go. And now it's how we close. Took all those equal lows out. It's smaller equal lows on the left. But it all depends on how this candle is going to close. If it's going to close with a nice wick, I'll just close the trade, because there's a very good chance that we might go up there. Okay, so we close below this swing point here, so let's see if we can get to that 2000 mark. Okay, just move it closer. $600 in profit, even if I get stopped out. And see, we spike aggressively through this low, which was at 623. And yeah, so far we haven't seen a big white candle. But if it comes then like that, then it most probably gonna just come and stop me out. Because that is where the value is to buy for smart money. Look guys, the main thing about today's lesson is not to sit and see how much money, I mean, we could have taken the money off down here. We could have ended up in a positive number. It's not about that. It's all about reading price action. So we took a short when the momentum was there. We saw how price reacted at certain levels. We saw the behavior of accumulation or consolidation, manipulation, shift, and then a sensible target as to where we, not think price could go, but that's the place price should go to if smart money is involved. And then we said, once we run that level, this is how we expect price to behave. And what did we get? A big up candle, exactly what we said. We most probably will get stopped out here, and this might continue consolidating throughout the day. Obviously, I'm not going to take any further trades from here. I mean, I think this was a good lesson to explain and show you guys how price was actually behaving and moving till to the point where you were wrong. Now, where the $600 stop loss is, that is my indication I am wrong. If price breaks through that, I am wrong and I'm happy to move on. This thing could easily come down and drop further. That doesn't mean my analysis was wrong. My analysis was right all the way down here to this target. I know my target was further away because, I don't know, sometimes price just slice through and just run. But the lesson here is how to read price before it happens. Now I think we're just going to go back into the range maybe, and yeah, we might even got a nice spot to buy from, and this could quite easily be a condition where we might invert this fair value gap again to go higher. The minute you see a fair value gap get inverted, I mean 1, 2 and then the other way, never a good sign of price, and that sometimes tells you price is just stuck. And again, there's nothing to do today. Tomorrow is the rollover, and I mean FOMC on Wednesday, so it's best just to sit back and learn to read price. Easy as that. All right, so macro time started 5 minutes ago, so I don't even know if we're gonna, uh, obviously move somewhere from here, because now it's just macro ran liquidity, get on side with buys, aggressive rejection. Now it could just get stuck here. There's a little fair value gap down here where price could bounce into to go higher, but that's beyond my trading time, so I'm not gonna be fussed or occupy myself too much about that. All right, guys, chat. Thanks for joining today's session. I'll start doing more PM session trading as well from probably next week. Yeah, because I think market conditions will be better. For now, I want to see what's going to happen tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for your support. Thanks for joining, and I hope you've learned something today. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next stream.